The Ho Chi Minh Road, one of the most remote, least tourist-touched roads in all of Vietnam, especially the stretch I decided to tackle from Hue to Phang Nga. This road had been on my mind for a while, winding through the mountains and hugging the border with Laos. It's a road less traveled, not just by foreigners, but even by many Vietnamese. What drew me to it was the unknown. There was barely any information online, especially for cyclists, but I decided to take a gamble, just try a part of it, see how far I could go, and figure out the rest along the way. What I didn't realize is that this very road was once part of the strategic Ho Chi Minh Trail, used during the Vietnam War to transport soldiers and supplies through the mountains. Hidden by jungle canopy, it was a lifeline for North Vietnamese troops and a nightmare for U.S. forces to detect. Today, the same remote, winding path is what makes it such a dream for adventure seekers. It's quiet, wild, and raw. Just me, my bike, and a cool mountain breeze. Sometimes the odd tourist on a motorbike would soar by me, giving me a thumbs up, acknowledging my effort. Other times, monkeys launching from trees beside me.
Just out for a bike ride in the absolute middle of nowhere, Vietnam. There's monkeys swinging from the tree over there.
Something no motorbike would ever catch with their roar. This was the kind of road where you had to be uncomfortable being far from civilization. No cafes, lattes, no menus in English, just traditional Vietnamese life, tiny roadside eateries, and kind strangers. I barely spoke to anybody during my 5 days along this road, except one other cyclist. We shared a meal and stories from our journeys thus far, before heading in opposite directions. There's a 200-kilometer stretch of this road with almost nothing. No guaranteed accommodation, no shops, and just one hotel I spotted on Google Maps with no info, no booking options, and no guarantees. I rolled into town just before sunset and hoped for the best. Luckily, I found a room, but I was definitely a little stressed I would be stranded in the middle of nowhere. But the gamble to tackle this road was worth it. The views were unreal, at times rivaling the far more famous Ha Giang Loop, and the places I stayed were some of my favorite in Vietnam. Private mountain view bungalows for next to nothing, quiet towns, fresh air, and deep solitude. But after 5 days of climbing, isolation, and slow progress, I was so ready to reach Phang Nga, a touch of comfort, a rest day, and a chance to connect with other travelers.